On?
I did not write down what aspect it's associated with.
Ola didn't say.
Same. No, but it's. I mean, you mean the box?
Hmm.
Yes.
Uh,
It may
I would
fit
say that,
nicely with the new one.
yeah, and that was what my thought that it kind
Okay,
of
good
Hmm.
like
enough. Accounts.
Doesn't it have to because it was derived from spinners?
No,
I
no,
don't
no. That's no.
know. No, we could have moved both words somewhere else.
Right.
Okay.
They should be close to each other, but
Yeah.
they don't need to be close to the.
Right. So, okay, good. That's all I needed to know for my
So,
notes. I'm good.
so that was Nathan, Max, and Bon.
yes. And do I? Is there more decisions on my doing
Mm-mm.
list?
We are just going to sit back and enjoy.
Now the three of you decide where you are. Is that
And what you do there, and then you have to somehow get that word in there.
Let's figure out where we are. For me, that always everything's fine after I know where we actually
And you
are.
actually have Ola on the bottom of that card. There is a little red prompt they can use.
So, what
they
does the
can
red prompt say?
ah movement spreads? That was the word. That's it.
So, more and more
The
people are doing this. Oh, great.
Does it help?
yeah.
It's
What
trouble,
if
is
we
what it
are?
is.
Oh,
Mhm.
I think we can be on another place, but somehow I feel the music hall is pretty appropriate
I like the musical.
because we can also then. I believe the people do not say this to our faces,
Right.
so we
Correct.
might catch it up because we are
Right.
not gonna start saying this word.
No, no. I mean, it's going to come into this in a very. I anticipate, unless we play differently, but I anticipate it's going to be a nasty surprise, actually.
Either what somebody says it to us our face, or
Or
we hear them
right,
say it.
right, exactly. Yeah. So, if we are at the music hall, though, that's a big place, and it seems to me as though maybe is somebody's account is not right. They are not. They owe us more. They owe us a lot, in fact. And I think that we have to. Okay, I'm going to take it up. Does anyone mind if I specify where we are? Okay.
Good.
Okay. So, um, since we are talking about the ruler and the magician, I suspect that you two are having a very intense conversation about something really important. And I don't care what it is, but I'm going to say that maybe you are at. Uh, I want to go somewhere in the music hall we have not been, so not in the balcony and not in one of the little back rooms somewhere, but maybe just uh, oh geez, Max, where do you think your character would be if you go to the music hall and you are reasonably comfortable and are reasonably uh, busy?
Uh, we can be at the balcony, but we can also be on the way on the balcony. I'm thinking when you go into there is an opening to the music hall, and there might be a big chamber before you get into
Right,
music,
right,
the
right.
real music hall. So we might be there sitting and waiting to get into the
Okay, okay.
the play.
So you two probably it looks like you're having no particular conversation. In fact, maybe Jakob is kind of almost invisible or hardly seen, but you guys are having your conversation, of course. But the reason I'm saying that is because I want to come up to you. I want to come up with, uh, like a little book with papers falling out of it, and then I have to bend over and pick up the paper, right, and bring it over, and just start talking right away. Whatever it is you are saying, I don't care. I'm just talking right away, and I will tell you that um, that he's done it again. That little uh, I don't know what his name is. That's well, what is the name of that stupid guy in the German stories who's always getting into adventures and problems? The old German folk tales.
You can just say his name is Ludwig.
No, whatever.
Till Eulenspiegel.
Yeah, him. Yeah,
Till? Till Eulenspiegel.
well, yeah, Erlenspiegel. Yeah, that's that I used to read stories about him when I was a kid. Anyways, but I'm going to say that little Erlenspiegel, and his little floozy, he uh, he didn't do the job again. He was doing the other job with her, and so that's the third time. Something has to be done about that little brat. You think this is a joke? I'm going waving the book, and all the papers go fluttering around. You know.
Do you want to start, Leif?
I'm trying to see if I can fit. No, it's not a joke, but we don't need this accounting to exactly know how to do things. We can go and talk to people, and they will help us, and they will do as they always did.
What with all of these, I gesture toward the isolation at large in the music hall and say, them. It's not like the old days. It's not like it was before.
It could be back if we were putting a little bit more effort in the process instead of just throwing everything out outside of the drain, in the drain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get into reality, Jakob. Talk to this guy. Do something. Do something. I'm desperate.
Let me see the papers. Let me see the papers.
I'm more than happy to give you the papers. I shove the book at you and all the papers, and I am, make a big gesture and I'm not touching those again. I don't like them.
I'm looking at the papers and in a little bit, but asking questions to both Jacob and what was your cat's name? Nikolaus.
Mm-hmm.
What's this? That. Who's she?
His girlfriend, I guess, depending on how much he pays her. I guess. I'm being very insulting.
Let me. I give the papers back to Nikolaus and say, well, let's go and talk to this boy directly. He should be somewhere. So I walk up and we go. I'll gesture to some people and we will go down. But we will probably just go and find this boy. And I'll ask him directly why he's not making the job.
Do I have to be there?
Progress.
I mean, can I step out of the scene at this point and just let?
You don't have to be there if you don't want.
I will. I'm
interrupt?
done out of it.
Yeah.
No outsiders. There are some little rules here. So basically, you can't
Well,
come
wait.
up with NPCs that act.
No, okay.
at this time. So you could narrate it, but it's better if you have a conversation and then
What
just stop it.
what
Oh, I
if
see.
I go away and then come back then?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I
Sorry.
say
Mhm.
I'll say I'll take care of it. I
Mhm.
walk away. The play starts, so you guys go in, settle
Right.
down.
Right.
Then I come back, sit down, and for the first time you see me like look pretty surprised.
Yeah.
When I come
Okay.
sit about
Right. Cool.
I don't
What?
say anything. When I don't say anything, you have to ask.
I see. So I'll look at Jakob. I guess we look at each other, right? You know, look at you. What did he say? Yeah. So go ahead.
Anyway, yeah. What happened? So what did he say? Yeah.
He called me a box.
What?
That's fantastic.
Absolutely. Here.
He called me a box.
That was perfect. Great.
Look at your. You look like a box.
Hell, yeah. Oh, fantastic. Yeah.
This was great. You get a new card. It's in the story 3 group. It's taboo.
Ooh.
It's
I
an
like how
interaction.
I liked how everybody was like,
Yeah. No, absolutely. You know, the second age words are fantastic. The cards, I mean. I love the cards for the second age.
We have basically 5 minutes left.
I
And
think we should stop. Yeah.
we should stop here. And yes, they are getting better and better. Basically, the cards in the ages kind of step up a little bit for every
It's
age too.
very
That's
clear.
why
Yeah.
they are
Yeah.
separated.
Mhm.
So thank you for tonight.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Anyway, please help me to get some notes down because we will not remember anything
Right.
2 weeks from now.
I've written some stuff in the character dialect sheet, but not very much.
Just pile it in there. Don't. I mean, it doesn't have to be formatted or anything. Just pile it in there so we can reference it.
Right. Good.
Okay. Thanks for tonight.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.
See you next
Bye bye.
Bye.